Welcome to CanFit Pro's Fundamentals of Nutrition, the foundation of nutrition education. In this section, section 6 of 10, we'll be covering macronutrients, specifically fats. Let's look at the purpose and function of fats. Healthy fats are necessary nutrients in your eating plan to keep your body working at its best. But why do we need fats? Fats aid in the transport of fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K. Fats provide a feeling of fullness and satisfaction from a meal. Fats make eating pleasurable because they contribute taste and texture. Fats provide tissue structure to cells, including those in the nervous system, heart, and liver. Fats are necessary for making materials required for metabolic functions in body tissues, including hormones. Fats provide vital organ protection. Fats provide thermal insulation, controlling body temperature. Fats facilitate the transmission of nerve impulses by insulating nerve cells. And fats are a concentrated and energetically efficient source of fuel. 1 gram of fat provides approximately 9 calories. Body fat, or adipose tissue, is the body's main energy reserve and primary source of fuel for prolonged exercise. The potential energy stored in an average young adult male is about 100,000 calories, about 50 times more than muscle and liver glycogen. So how much fat do you need? The amount of fat in your diet is important on many levels. Approximately 10 to 30% of your calories should come from fat. This would equate to approximately 45 to 85 grams per day. Fat naturally occurs in many foods, or it may be added during processing or preparation. Fats affect your health in different ways as well. Lack of healthy fats may result in hormone imbalance, brain fog, constipation, joint discomfort, and poor energy. Your neural pathways are insulated with fat, and the absence of fat can lead to depression, PMS, and nerve problems. A good rule to follow: if the fat comes from nature, like fish, meat, nuts, seeds, fruit, and vegetables, it is usually good for your health. If the fat comes from processing, like deep fried foods, cakes, pastries, or processed oils, it may lead to poor health. Let's look at the different types of fats. The 4 types of fats discussed here are unsaturated fats, saturated fats, cholesterol, and trans fatty acids. Let's look first at unsaturated fats. These include monounsaturated fatty acids, or MUFAs. The key fatty acid here is oleic acid, or OA. These fats may help lower blood cholesterol levels. Olive, peanut, and avocado oils are good examples. Polyunsaturated fatty acids, or PUFAs, are the 2 essential fatty acids, EFAs, that our body cannot produce and must get from the diet, and they are alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, an omega-3 fatty acid, and linoleic acid, or LA, which is an omega-6 fatty acid. Omega-3 fatty acids are found in flax, cold water fish like salmon, trout, cod, halibut, mackerel, along with chia, hemp, pumpkin, sea vegetables, leafy green vegetables, walnuts, eggs, and meat. Omega-6 fatty acids are found in most plant oils such as walnut, grapeseed, corn, peanut, sesame, sunflower, rice bran, nuts, seeds, and wheat germ, as well as meat. The healthy ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 is at most 3 to 1. The standard American diet eats a ratio of as high as 20 to 1. Unsaturated fats are easily denatured and become rancid when exposed to heat, light, and air. For example, avoid exposing flax oil, hemp seed oil, or cod liver oil to eat. Low and medium heat oils include safflower, pumpkin, sunflower, olive, and sesame. Let's look now at saturated fat. Saturated fat is not the enemy as it has been portrayed. It is actually an important fat in your diet. The following facts about saturated fat are important to note. Saturated fatty acids constitute at least 50% of the cell membranes. They give cells their necessary stiffness and integrity. Saturated fats play a vital role in the health of bones. For calcium to be effectively incorporated into skeletal structure, saturated fat must be present. Saturated fats lower lipoproteins, substances in the blood that indicate proneness to heart disease. Saturated fats protect the liver from alcohol and other toxins. Saturated fats enhance the immune system. Saturated fats are needed for the proper utilization of essential fatty acids. Specifically, omega-3 essential fatty acids are better retained in the tissue when the diet is rich in saturated fats. Sources of saturated fat include animal meat, dairy products, and tropical oils. Unlike unsaturated fats, saturated fats can be exposed to high heat without becoming rancid or denatured. High heat oils include coconut oil, lard, or ghee, which is clarified butter. Let's now look at cholesterol. We manufacture approximately 75% of the cholesterol in our bodies. Our diets have limited influence on blood cholesterol levels. Cholesterol has many functions, including protecting the integrity of cell membranes, enabling nerve cells to send messages back and forth, providing a building block for vitamin D, which is made when sunlight hits the skin, helps synthesize bile to allow the digestion of fats and fat-soluble nutrients, helps synthesize steroid hormones such as estrogen and testosterone. The two types of lipoproteins transport cholesterol. Low-density lipoproteins, or LDLs, carry cholesterol to your organs and cells and along the way may deposit in your arteries. Over time, this may contribute to heart disease. High-density lipoproteins, or HDLs, on the other hand, transport cholesterol from the blood and tissues, ridding the body of artery-clogging deposits. Fiber and exercise increase HDL levels. Cholesterol from whole foods, for example egg yolks, has very little to do with the cholesterol level in your blood. Genetics, your activity level, and the amount of trans fats in your diet have greater impact. So let's take a look at trans fatty acids. Trans fatty acids, or TFAs, are largely created by the processing of polyunsaturated or monounsaturated fats. This processing may be from hydrogenation, which is making a liquid fat into a solid, or from very high heat. TFAs have the following attributes. TFAs raise blood cholesterol levels. TFAs disrupt the processing of EFAs. Your body has only one enzyme, lipase, to break down fatty acids. If you consume trans fatty acids, healthy essential fatty acids may remain unprocessed. Many low-fat prepared foods, such as cookies and crackers, can be very high in trans fats. Read labels to ensure your food choices do not contain them. Let's take a look at the digestion of fats. Digestion of fats follows this process. Chewing provides mechanical breakdown, after which fats pass through the stomach to the small intestine. Once in the small intestine, the fats are broken down using bile from the liver via the gallbladder. The fat can be further broken down using enzymes, lipase specifically, present in the small intestine. Before the fats are picked up by the bloodstream, they must be broken down in their component parts, fatty acids and cholesterol. The body will then use the component parts to construct other substances or store the excess as triglycerides or body fat. How the body uses fats. Since the digestion and absorption of fats is a multi-stage process, fats take longer to digest than carbohydrates and proteins. Fat in a typical diet slows the absorption of other nutrients because if these nutrients are physically bound with the fat, they need to be broken down before they can be absorbed. When the body needs energy from fat, it will first utilize any free fatty acids circulating in the blood, after which it will break down stored body fat. What this means is if you have a lot of fat in your bloodstream from your digestion and you exercise, it will take longer for you to get to your body fat because your body will preferentially use the fat that is in your bloodstream. This has been CanFit Pro's Fundamentals of Nutrition. In the next section, we'll be covering micronutrients, specifically vitamins. For more information on this program or on CanFit Pro, please visit www.canfitpro.com or call us at 1-800-667-5622. Until next time, take care and stay fit.